Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you into another lecture of fiqh. Inshallah ta'ala, today we will finish the section of purification for the Muslim. So we will start by talking about ghusl, washing up from major impurity. Now, when does ghusl become a must on the Muslim? The first is when there's a case of, in the situation of ejaculation, men or women for whatever reason. The second situation is in intercourse. Now, in intercourse, whenever the private parts touch each other, then ghusl becomes a must. There's no need for ejaculation here, only touching is enough to make ghusl obligatory. The other form is when someone enters Islam, they need to make ghusl. The other forms are for our sisters, is that when they finish their menses, their period, and also when they finish their postpartum period, which is after birth. Once they finish their postpartum period, then they need to wash up so that they can be able to resume their prayer and fasting and all those sorts of things. The other thing is death. So when we die, we need to be washed. Except in the situation of martyrs, they do not need to be washed, they just get shrouded and buried. Now, the things that you cannot do while you're on major impurity, in addition to the things that you can't do when you're on minor impurity, will be, first is reading Quran. You cannot read Quran while you're on major impurity, and also staying in masjid you cannot do while you're on major impurity. You can pass by the masjid but not stay in the masjid. Now, how do we perform ghusl? Well, first thing we need is the niyyah, as usual. I need to intend with the action that I'm doing is the ghusl. Now, if in special situations, if someone is next to a pool or a lake or something like that, they have the intention, they jump into the pool or the lake, they come out where the body is fully covered, they're done. That's ghusl. Obviously, as we said, those are special situations. Most of us will need to do it at home. So what you need is, first wash your private part with soap and water. Then wash your hand. And then you do wudu as you do, except that you don't do the feet. So you do wudu up to wiping your head and ears, and then you stop there. Then you wash your hair, making sure that the water gets to the scalp skin. So very, very deep washing of the hair. And then you wash the right part of your body fully, and then the left side of your body fully. And as I said, making sure water gets to every part of your skin. And then you do your feet at the end, and you're done. This is ghusl, brothers and sisters. Now, ghusl is superior to wudu. So whatever you were able to do when you make wudu, then you can do when you are on ghusl. Now, we'll talk about tayammum. What does tayammum mean? Tayammum means you purify yourself with the use of sand or dirt or dry clay, things like that, things that are from the soil. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to make things easy for us, He allowed us to do tayammum instead of wudu and even ghusl. So the situations that we can perform tayammum is if we do not have water, or we have very, very small amount of water that's not enough for us to make wudu in addition to drinking. The other situations is if you're sick, if it's too cold, if you have a burn or something like that, then you can perform tayammum. Now, how do we perform tayammum? So, we obviously need soil, as I said, dusty tile, dirt, something like that, anything from the soil. So then we have both our hands, okay, with the fingers spread like that. You strike once on the ground, and then you lift them up, then you blow. Just make sure you get rid of any pebbles or anything that's staying there, and then you wipe your face like that, and then you wipe your hand, your right hand like that, and your left hand like that, and you're done. That's tayammum. Now, tayammum can last same as wudu or ghusl, as long as you keep it and you don't break it with the breakers of wudu or ghusl. Then you maintain that situation of purification, and then you can pray and do all the acts that you need to do, similar or exactly as if you are on wudu or ghusl. Now, what nullifies tayammum? Anything that nullifies your wudu or ghusl, then it will nullify your tayammum. Plus, if you find the water, if you get to the water enough for you to make wudu, then your tayammum is gone and you need to make wudu instead. However, if there's still no water, then you maintain it as long as you haven't broken it. Now, brothers and sisters, we'll talk about Sunan al-Fitra, or the general hygiene etiquettes that the Prophet ﷺ ordered us to do. Anas radiallahu anhu narrates that the Prophet ﷺ allowed them 40 days max between those acts. The first one is trimming the nails. We have maximum of 40 days between trimming our nails. The next thing is shaving or plucking the hair of the pubic hair and the underarm hair. Now, as we said, you can shave it, shave with a shaver, with a trimmer. You can even use the creams and stuff that are available nowadays. The other thing is growing the beard for the men and trimming the mustache. And trimming it means that the hair should not cross the line here, the lip line. The other thing is circumcision for males. For males, it's a must. For females, it's not. Now, those are the general etiquettes that the Prophet ﷺ and Islam ordered us to do. And this just shows, brothers and sisters, how compatible Islam with the natural inclination that we have towards being clean, towards being hygienic. Subhanallah, there's nothing good that Islam did not direct us to. And this concludes our lecture today, brothers and sisters. So till next time, stay safe inshallah ta'ala. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.